Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
Prana. Prana is a Sanskrit word for primary energy, breath, or vital force. Is it in you, my friend? The vital force. May the force be with you. I ask myself, is prana within me? The primary energy, the breath, the vital force, is it flowing inside me? Am I inhaling? Am I retaining? Am I sustaining this prana energy? These pranic forces? Perhaps not. But then I ask myself, do I want to? Do I want to have these forces within me, flowing within me? Do I want to operate at this level, this pranic level? And I say, yes, I do. I do want this. Well, what will it take? And the answer pops right into my head. Sacrifice, allowing, letting go. I've been doing a lot of reading lately and a lot of watching videos that are conducive to a pranic living lifestyle and pranic nourishment. People like Jazz Muhin, Ray Mayor, Elitam Elamin, who graciously flood the internet and flood the airwaves with information on pranic living, pranic lifestyle. And one of the things that I've been learning is that manifestation is a more masculine energy, but the feminine energy begins first. The chicken or the egg, right? Well, the feminine energy gives birth to the masculine energy. The yin gives birth to the yang, and vice versa. So the feminine energy is allowance, while the masculine energy is manifestation. So in order to manifest, we must allow. In order to manifest, we must be in allowance. Are you allowing? This morning, I was definitely not allowing. I got up this morning at around 4:30, and of course I said my prayer of gratitude, and I went, and first instinct was to go downstairs and get my first cup of juice for the day. I've been getting like 1 cup of juice each day, 1 bottle really, and just limiting myself to that. But everything else seems to be free game when it comes to liquids. And even though I've been keeping myself to liquids only lately, I kind of overdid it today. This morning I had like tomato soup, and then I also had a whole bowl of this other soup, and it just really felt filling. And of course, I'm getting rid of this mucus. And then I also had tea, and then I also had juice. And so when I tried to do my daily Sudoku puzzle, something that should have been so easy, an easy Sudoku puzzle, right? I've been doing one every day. For some reason, it was difficult. I slipped. I messed up. I put the wrong numbers in the wrong boxes, and I couldn't understand why this thing was so difficult. I was like, this is not even hard. Why am I having trouble with this? And then I realized, oh my gosh, that's why I'm sluggish. That's why I have poor judgment. This is why everything is happening in reverse. It's because I'm full. See, I believe that we never operate at our supreme and complete maximum capacity on a full stomach. I'll say that again. We operate a lot more efficiently on an empty stomach. You may not believe me, but I've tested it out many times, and it's true. We sleep better on an empty stomach. We think better on an empty stomach. We operate better when we are not full of food, when our body is not using all of that energy for digestion. That energy, mind you, that can come from the mind. Our brain's capacity, right? When the brain is focused, when the body is focused on digesting all that food, the resources that are used for thinking are taken up. And so we make errors, we make mistakes, we slip, right? Poor thinking, poor judgment. And this happened to me today. And it made me realize, you know what? Jerome, take it easy. You want this lifestyle. You are looking for a new way. You know that the old way was not working, and you're looking for something different, something better. And if this is what you're looking for, then you know what you must do. Sacrifices must be made for the greater good, for the good of the kingdom, the king in the north, for the realm, right? Our temple is our kingdom. Are you taking care of the kingdom? Or the queendom? Your temple, my friend, your house. We gotta clean it out. And I felt like I was doing so good. I was on the path. I was there. And then I started to regress. I started to go back. I started to disrespect my body. The body that I've been vowing to myself to take care of, the body that I've been vowing to cultivate, this energy body, right? More than the physical body or the mental body or the emotional body, the energy body. The body that we often cannot see, but we can feel. Certain people can see the energy body, I'm sure. They can see the auric field. You can even take pictures, right? Kirlian photography. And see the energy body, see the energy emanating from the body. But that energy can be cultivated. I've heard stories of people sensing people from far away. They know that someone's in the building, even if they are not present, even if they are not in front of them, they can feel someone's energy. Can you imagine? We have only scratched the surface of human potential. If you in your life want to see what is on the other side, then you must let go. You must allow. You must give way and give room for what's in store for you. When the container is ready, you will be filled. When the student is ready, the teacher, in whatever form it may be, will arrive. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in Lake Elsinore, California. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray that you received a special message today, encouraging you and letting you know that it's okay to let go. It's okay to allow and let things take place. Let things unfold. Let things manifest. And also that sometimes being full can be a fake out. Letting yourself give in to those cravings it can trip you up, just like it did me. Share this episode with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming their greatest version, just like you, my friend. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if you did gain value, you liked and resonated with this episode, why not become a supporter? I invite you to open your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw. Supporting the podcast there by clicking that little support button is much appreciated. Big shout out and thank you to all our supporters of the podcast who continue to donate. Much love to you. Have a blessed day or night, my friend, wherever you are. Take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.